So in today's video, I am going to be showing you some of my favorite makeup items. So I've just picked sort of one of each item and I'm just going to go through and show you, and these can be used for an everyday look. So I'm going to start with a primer because that's something you should always start off with when you're doing your makeup. So I've got this one here, and this is one of the I Heart Revolution primers, and it's in the Coconut Dream flavour. And this is a hydrating primer which is really good for dry skin, and it's really similar to the Too Faced Hangover Primer but at a fraction of the cost. So this is usually £6, but you can get it on 3 for 2 a lot of the time, and it's 30 mils I think, but it just is really nice. So yeah, so the next makeup product that I want to show is foundation, of course, and I actually have two foundations to show. One of them is more what I would use for everyday use, even though I don't wear makeup every day, and the other one is more like my special occasions makeup, just because it's such a good coverage, and it is probably my favorite foundation. But the first one that I'm going to show you is more sort of better for my skin. So it's the first one I'm going to show you is this one, and it's Clinique Even Better Glow, and it's a light reflecting makeup with SPF 15, and it's just really good if you have extremely dry skin like me. I have seborrheic dermatitis as well, and this is probably the only foundation that I used that didn't just turn into flakes on my skin. Everything else at one point was just turned immediately into flakes because my skin was that dry, and this was the only thing that didn't. I use a beauty blender as well, so that's why I really love this foundation, and I've been using Clinique for a long time, since I was 19. I think I've been with them for 15 years now. So since I was like 19, it's the first foundation. Clinique was the first foundation that I bought and got matched for in the shop. And I just love it because it's just the products are just really good for the skin. Also another great item from them is their mascara, because it's really good for sensitive eyes as well. And I will now show you the next one. So the next one, this is the one I would use more for special occasions. This is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I got matched to this in Sephora, and I tried many samples before that, and I just absolutely love it. I just don't really like the smell of it. It's just such a great coverage, and there are lots of different shades. There is a shade to match everybody, and I just think that it's probably the best foundation that I've ever tried for coverage. So yeah, so definitely the Too Faced Born This Way for foundations. Next up is this yellow banana powder from Revolution. This is quite a new product for me, and I mainly use this under my eyes. It's called a baking powder or something like that, and I find it just really helps to combat the dark under circles under my eyes. And there is an expensive version of this, and this is sort of like the dupe of that. This was only £5 or £6, so it's pretty cheap and it's pretty effective. So I really like this one, and you can use it for everyday use as well. Next up is concealer. This is the Collection 2000 concealer, and my sister actually told me about this one, and it's really cheap. It's like £3 or £4. You can usually get it on offer from Boots or Superdrug in the UK, and I just think it's just such a good concealer. I don't really have many concealers, but I'm super happy that I've got this one. But it just runs out really quickly. That's the only problem. We need a bigger bottle. So next up is this highlighter and bronzer. I don't tend to really use bronzer very much, but I do like to use a highlighter mainly on these areas on each side. And this one I really like it because it's just compact. It's small, compact, and I don't have to open loads of different packaging to get to my highlighter. I just like it's just so simple to open. Some like eyeshadow palettes and different like contour palettes and highlighter palettes, there's loads of packaging to get through and they're bulky, and I just like how this is just super small, and I love the packaging because it's like a unicorn. This one is the Too Faced one, and I'll just open it up to show you what it looks like inside. So this is what it looks like inside. It's got a really pretty unicorn, which is the highlighter, and then the brown surrounding, which is the bronzer, and you get a mirror as well, and it's just super cute, and I just absolutely love it. So I really like to use this one just because it's so easy. Next up, I want to show you this beautiful eyeshadow palette that I like to reach for quite a lot, and this is the Mini Jawbreaker palette from Jeffre Star, and the packaging is just really cool because it looks like a jawbreaker, and I'm just going to open it and show you what it looks like inside. So this is what it looks like inside. I really love the pink colours and the purples, the oranges, and I just love all the colours together, and I will show you a close-up. So with this you get a mirror, and then you get 9 really beautiful colours. I tend to use the pinks quite a lot, and I like to mix those up with the purple and add in a bit of brown as well, and the gold colour, which is this one here. And yeah, they're just super pretty colours, really pigmented, and they just blend so well. And that's why I really love the Jeffree Star products, because they are the best eyeshadows that I've ever used in my life. And I've gone through quite a few different brands over the years. I've tried loads of different eyeshadows and products, and these ones just seem to be the best that I've come across for blending, for pigmentation, and just for also because for me I have eczema on my eyelids, and I have blepharitis as well, I think it's called. So it's like inflammation of the eyelid sometimes, and these are really good because sometimes my eyeshadows would just flake straight onto my eyelid, but these really just glide straight on, and I don't get any irritation as well, which is really nice. So yeah, I'm super happy with this one, and I will definitely get more Jeffree Star in the future. Next up is my contour palette that I like to use. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is quite an expensive brand, but she tends to have offers on at certain times, and I actually got this in one of the sales or the offers. So I'm going to show you now closely what it looks like. So this is the cream contour set. You get the dark shades at the bottom and the lighter shades for concealers and everything at the top. So you get a fair, a neutral, and a banana, and then you get these 3 darker shades as well. And because it's a cream contour, they're just really nice to use with a brush, and they just glide on really nice and smoothly, and I just really like to use them. And I love the packaging of this as well, and it's just, the only problem I've got is if you want to travel with it, then like you're not really going to want to take something as big as this in your handbag really. That's the only issue, but other than that, I absolutely love it. Next up, I have this mascara, which is actually quite new, and it's the X Fiber False Lash from L'Oreal. And with this, what you do is there are 2 sides. So you open the first side, and it says on it actually a 1 and a 2, and you open up the first side and you apply that, and then you open up the second side and you apply the second side. So it sort of gives you a bit of a lash on the first one, and then you kind of bulk that up on the second one to make it look like a false lash. And this was actually on offer when I got it from Amazon, I think for £6 or something like that. But with mascaras, you kind of have to change them quite often, especially if you have an eye condition like myself. Then you don't want to be using a mascara that is really over like a few months old. It's best to replace these. So yeah, that's the one that I like, and I like the packaging of this one as well. I've actually got it on today. Let's see if you can zoom in and see. Yeah, so that's what I've got on today. Okay, so my last item that I'm going to show you is this really pretty gloss, and it's called The Gloss, and it's from Jeffre Star. And look at the packaging of this. The packaging is so cute and so cool. And I've actually got this colour on now, and this is like the peach colour, but the thing that I find with these is this colour will go with any eye makeup. And also when you put this on, it's sort of like, it doesn't make your lips dry or anything, but they don't feel sticky. Like a normal lip gloss, they would feel sticky, but this one doesn't. And that's what I really like about it, the fact that it doesn't, like if your hair blows on it, it doesn't stick. When you have a drink, it doesn't feel like you've got sticky stuff everywhere. And it's quite long lasting as well, and it just feels really nice on the lips, and there's so many different colours that you can get as well. So this is just it zoomed in so you can see the colour. So yeah, so those were some of my favourite makeup products that you can use for everyday use. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope you like the products. If you use any of these yourself, then comment and let me know. Thank you for watching the video, and I will see you next time. Bye.